Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. It's Theoni with Thrifty Divas, and we're going to take a walk around Savers and see what cool things we can pick up. Most of this video will be voiceovered because I did have little man with me, so let's start looking around. I am loving this black and white plate. I wish it didn't have a giant chip in it. I love the black and white imagery. I love the cat, and it's from 1979. So if it weren't for that big giant chip, I would be bringing that home with me today. And we have so many adorable cat and doggy plates today, and I'm loving them all. But I don't do collector's plates. And this Oakland Raiders plate, now it's awesome that it's Oakland Raiders, and one of my friends is a huge Raiders fan. So I'm contemplating picking this up for her. It's only $1.49, but ultimately I decide to leave it behind. And I'm just looking, nothing else good. This looks like crystal to me, and I'm trying to see if there's any markings on it. It's a little perfume bottle, but it is made in China, so I do decide to leave it behind. Now these, there are two of these, $3.99 each, and they are heavy hunks of glass. Heavy, heavy. Very nice though. Might be cracked. That might be a crack. And this bell is lead crystal. I, of course, do not have my light with me once again, so I'm on my own. This looks special. But what do I know? So there's that. It's cute. $5.99 though. I wonder why. No markings. Speaking of looking special, look at this cut glass with this gold detail. I don't think I've ever seen this before like this. Pretty amazing. $6.99 and made in China. And this is Taiwan. Also Taiwan. I'm looking at that clay cross right there. I love walkthroughs, rewatching them where I see what I didn't touch. Now look at this shoe. $2.99. If you watched one of my last thrift store hauls, I picked up a little one, a little ring holder, but now I am jealous of this one, and I'm trying to be good because even though I like it 10 times more, I don't need two. So it gets left behind for someone else to enjoy. And what is this? I don't know what it is. Is it a fairy light? Kind of, sort of? I don't know. I don't know, but it's $3.99. And this Halloween platter, at first I didn't realize the hand was attached. And then clay design. Yeah, so a different platter sells for $70. The bowl of this sells for $35. I probably should have bought that, but what did I know? Nothing. Okay, so I'm seeing these light up things, and one of mine just pooped the bed, so I'm gonna see what I can find here. No, not old enough. All right, so I'm gonna put this in my cart. We'll go in the back and plug them in later. And nothing else. Always looking for cool, older Christmas things. This I just kind of need. Little man wants to see those. No markings. This a little tea light holder, made in China. What's this gold tree? Magenta. Is that the same magenta that picked up Ray Dunn? I don't know. What do I know? And here's another one of those lighted things, so we'll check that one out too. Not my cup of tea.
Not my cup of tea either.
And there you have it. Okay. Let's see what else we can find. See, 2016. If it was older, I would have gotten it. What is going on here? I love these carved candles. This one is like falling apart, but what's with the blank space? Is it like unfinished, or is there supposed to be something there? I don't know. And why does it hold a tea light? I'm very confused, so it stays behind. Look how pretty this looks, and it's made in China, but it looks absolutely beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. Made in China. And you? No markings. Probably something special, because I have no idea. Okay. Kind of pretty. No. Now here begins the conundrum of not having my light. You think that glows? It's frosted. I rarely find frosted things that glow, and it's $1.99, and I don't know what to do, so I'm carrying it around. And why do these little like Bulicante bud vases always follow me around in clear and blue, always, and I don't know what they are, and I should probably find out since I keep seeing them everywhere. We're going to put it in my cart for now. Is this Scrooge? And this looks old, but upon further inspection, it's like completely brand new. So, okay. And look, another, I just bought one of these for like the same price, I think, but so pretty. And then I contemplate starting another collection, which I'm not going to do. I'm not. Why is this little mouse taking a bath out in public? Bath and Body Works, adorable. And I have no idea what these are. They look like bells, but they don't have, and they're like lustered. They don't have the little dingers. So I'm thinking they're like some type of glasses, and they actually have 2 sets of those 4 taped together, but I have no idea. 1991, made exclusively for Lemax or something like that, made in China. And these want to be spode, but they're not. And then I also feel like this kind of like wants to be vintage and like may have kind of sort of possibly been vintage, but absolutely not. I love this. It's like fabric under glass. And this is pretty, but look at all that flashing coming right off. That's why they priced it at $1.99. And that's really pretty with the bubbles. And it does have a pontil scar. So it is blown. I was contemplating these for my fridge, these glass ones, but not at $5. No, sorry. And this is Teleflora, made in Thailand. A lot of the pieces I picked up that were Teleflora shocked me personally. Just like this one, beautiful milk glass. And you're like, oh, and it has a little design on it. That's beautiful. And then you turn it over and it's Avon. So I was like, oh, okay. $3.99 for 1 glass container. No. Nope. These are interesting. These are completely metal, like tin, So bright and colorful, $3.99 each. I can't find a single mark on them at all. Nothing, like absolutely nothing. Not a made in, not a nothing. But very, very interesting. And this looked pretty with the fused glass, but made in China with a barcode. And as soon as I see a barcode, I'm not interested. That's a pretty piece, not marked at all, so I'm sure someone just made that. Very good job to whoever made that. This is interesting. Very, very smooth, grinded down pontil at the bottom. Very heavyweight, very perfectly made. Wondering if it's Murano. I would not be surprised, honestly. But again, what do I know? Then there's this glass piece with bubbles. $9.99. Well, they thought it was special, clearly. And here, this is missing its lid. It was like a barrel cookie jar. So that's vintage, but no lid. Now this looks gorgeous as well, but then you flip it over, made in China. Oh, okay. And look in these bags. I feel like a lot of these breakables meet their death in these bags. This is Charlotte Royal Crownford Ironstone, England, and it's a little cup and a saucer just thrown in there in the bag with other things. So it's most likely RIP to that pretty little set. And I'm looking at some fruit. These things will likely meet their death in here as well. Another one. The tail got completely broken off in this bag, and this dog looks very special. Very special, very old, and that makes me almost want to cry. And this little pig collection. There's some adorable pieces in here, but they're also meeting their death in this bag. Now we've entered the party, etc. aisle, and I don't see anything good in there. So this vase is catching my eye, and then I see Joy on the bottom, so I'm thinking that might be Joy San Francisco, but I'm still not entirely sure. And this huge popcorn tin catches my eye because you know I love all things movie and popcorn. There's actually a little hot air popper in there. It's like the most adorable thing for $6.99. I love it. Trying to see if this is vintage Christmas greenery, but it actually looks too new. And this little light, if I can move this thing. What is this thing, by the way? Is it a speaker? I think it's a speaker. It's very strange. Yes, this little candle light looks vintage for sure, and I'm just trying to check it out and get a better look. And I see that 1-87, and I'm thinking it is 1987. But again, what do I know? But I'm going to stick with that. And if that's the case, it's not quite old enough for what I like. This very pretty lamp is CN Berman. Very pretty. Very delicate. $4.99 for this fan. I was thinking of getting one. And this glazed lamp looks interesting, but made in China. Very, very pretty though. And trying to find the cord that belongs to it, and it is modern. This has some age to it, a little bit. Interesting. This one is catching my eye just for nostalgic reasons. Oh, but But look at this little one with the Hello Kitty and the strawberry. That is absolutely adorable. But moving on. This one, I know. It is just super nostalgic. $6.99. Now I'm looking at shades because you'll see in another haul, I actually did pick up a lamp. But none of these will do. I'm looking for one that clips directly onto the light bulb that will obviously match the aesthetic of my lamp. And those are not so easy to find. And I do find this, and then I get excited, and then I start thinking about it and realize that that is to clip onto like a chandelier bulb, not a regular light bulb. So that won't work. You know, those little C bulbs or whatever they're called, the tiny ones. So, no luck in the lamp section or shade section. So let's move on. In the artwork, this giant piece catches my eye. I can't believe it's only $4.99. And again, it's this. I don't know what that is because I know nothing, but it's amazing. And then I see these two and I'm like, oh, these are really nice reproductions. They're really nice. And right there, you can see what this is. But very nice reproductions, $4.99 each. Here's a clearer look. It's a reproduction run more. And I see this with the concave glass, and I can't believe it's only $3.99, and I want it so badly. A part of me was not expecting it to be metal, so I was a little taken aback. And ultimately, I do put that back. So, but look at what I do find. This one and this one, and those go in the cart too. I really struggled over the concave glass frame. I still regret it to now. I shouldn't have done that. I don't know, but I did put it back. This looks cute, but I don't feel like peeling off the sticker. Now this looks super old to me. I mean, not super old, but old. And then I was contemplating it until I saw all of these kind of electronics, and I'm like, not as old as I initially suspected, I feel like. So we keep going back through the aisles because as we're shopping, they are stocking. And every time I went down an aisle, there were things that were not there the last time. So that made it a little more difficult. This jar is haunting me. Like I just got one. I just got one for $3.99 also. And I was like, do I need another one? No, I don't. I just need one. There's no markings on this. Nothing new in the candle section, I don't think. And then I see this, which was not there the first round. And I'm like, what is happening? It's like acrylic. It is daisy and button. It's all sparkly. I have no idea. Is it new? Is it old? Something's telling me it's old. I have no idea. Was this glitter there? Was it added? I cannot decide what's happening. I am torn over it for $2.99. And then I'm like, I don't know. Is it old? But then look how sloppy that is. That makes me think it was added, but I don't know. Maybe it was just sloppily done. And at the end, it sits on the shelf. So I don't know. Is that going to be a piece I regret not getting? Probably. I don't know. Then I see 2 boxes of C9 ceramic lights. And I kind of always need these because my husband kind of always breaks them. So those do end up going in the cart. But this catches my eye and it looks old. And I'm like, what is this? And then they lied to me. It's new. So, okay. And then these beautiful Libby frosted glasses with the gold painted leaf. These are 1957 to 1960. They go for some good money. So that was amazing. And yeah. These with the silver applied and they're monogrammed with an R. Those are pretty beautiful. Also old. And then I moved to the plate section because I have a dream of getting like 60s plates for my everyday. But this is Mikasa whole wheat rose duet. This is 1980 to 1981. So not quite as old as I want. Definitely not. So those stay behind. But $5.99 for 6 is great on that. And hopefully one day I will find enough to get like a full 60s set, and I'll be super happy about it. I'll just keep looking. And these fooled me. I'm like, are these vintage? No, they're not. And they're China. This is pretty painted, but it's Oneida, so I was slightly less impressed after that. Is this Fire and Light? Just kidding. I say that every time. I feel like I'll never find a piece, and if I do, I'll never know. So that's fine. This teapot catches my eye because I'm like, why did they price it so high? And then I see 22 karat gold. That's probably what they saw, and then they got crazy and priced it at $6.99. And that's going to do it for the walkthrough. Now let me show you what we picked up. Hey everyone, we are here for the haul portion of the Savers walkthrough that you saw. A very long overdue haul portion because we went to Savers on Wednesday after little man visited his pediatrician when he was home sick for the first day. And today's Monday, so that's about where we're at right now. And I am once again in the sunroom by the weird glow of the space heater, and we're just going to jump right into it. And it was a pretty spectacular haul in my humble opinion, so you let me know what you think, and thank you for bearing with the light. Little man, this was his first day back, and little man, his school is 4 minutes away. He almost conked out by the time we hit the driveway, and I had to try to keep him up to, I was like, you just got to get in the house. And then he said, what about the lunch video? And I said, we'll do it when you wake up. Don't worry, go take a nap. So he's napping right now. So, all right, I don't even know where to begin. Okay. No rhyme or reason. This bag, I don't even know what's in this bag, but it looked super cool. And it was $2.99. And it's some type of, I believe, vintage Christmas train thing. I don't know. Let's look. All right. $2.99. So once again, tell me what you know. If I, oh, there is a year on it. Oh no, it's only 93. Technically vintage, but I was thinking way older. Okay, hold on. Oh, it's stuck on the reindeer's feet. Oh no, I don't want to break it. Hold on. This may have not been the best choice of a bagged item. Okay. So, doesn't it look way older than, what did I say it was? 93. Wow. Okay, so this is Toy State Industrial Ltd, made in China, 1993. So little man saw it and he actually liked it, and I was like, we're gonna get that. No matter what, we're gonna get that. So I don't know how to do this. I think these are supposed to connect together. I don't know how though. Well, that's not it. I don't know. I thought they connect together. And as it rolls, let's see what happens. So the reindeer go up and down as it rolls. And these guys are... This is so cute. Oh my goodness. I just hope I can figure out how to... They jump up and down. That's so cute. I just hope I can figure out how to link them together. I am like so terrible at this stuff. Not a single solitary clue do I have. But anyway, whatever. That's what we got for $2.99. And I think it's amazing. Now, wouldn't you have thought that was older than 93? Wouldn't you? Anyway, it's still super cool. Then in the walkthrough portion that you just watched, you see me find two different light up things. One was candy canes, I think. Whatever the second one was, it didn't light up at all. But this one did, and we need another one. So I got this one. I think this is very, very, very recent. but it's still pretty cute. So good thing I'm doing this haul right now so that I can have it up for a couple days at least this year. So really cute, $2.99, and it works. I really like the little bowls. Those are so adorable. Nice touch. Then little man picked out some books. He wanted this one, Count Alaska's Colors. It was $1.29, like all of the children's books usually are at SAVERS. And then he wanted Down by the Cool of the Pool, also $1.29. And I picked out these two. A really nice old, at least it looks old, let's check. Old hat, new hat, the Berenstain, 1970. I love it. And a Dr. Seuss book he doesn't have. Great Day for Up. This looks a little agey too. 74. All right, so those are the 4 books. Then you guys aren't gonna believe my luck again, but $3.99. If you watch my thrift store hauls, you have seen all of this capiz shell from Portugal that I keep finding. Well, I found more. I'm sorry, Philippines. And I found more. So now I found some little angels. Let's see how many we have. 2, 3. Okay, so there are 3 of those. 3 of those angels, all with the Made in the Philippines sticker. 3 of those. Oh, all with different instruments. Look, tambourine. I don't know what that is. Harp, French horn. I don't know what it is. And a trumpet. And then there are some more. So there's this one that's metal, and it's actually a bell, and it's enameled. Has no information on it as to where it's made. Very pretty though. And then there's this one, also no information. It's like a stained glass. It's like a white stained glass. And there's this one, also with like a red glass. And then, so all for $3.99. And then this one pretty angel got hurt. Her foot is in here separately. It's a shame. But she's just like resin, but we lost, oh no, what is that? I don't know. It's like some flowers of some sort, but I can't see where it fell off from. But this is her leg. Her whole base. Both her leg and both her feet are gone. And she's got metal wings. It's a shame. But I'm surprised she's the only one that broke. In the bag of these 7, she's the only one that broke. Then little man had his pick. Of course, he was sick. You know how it goes. That's why he's like, can we go to the everything store after the doctor? So $4.99. What is that? Night Ninja, right? Or something. I don't know. I could be wrong, but he's supposed to do something and he's not. I'll see if my husband can change these batteries, because I'm gonna hold on to this one because you'll see why. Oh, and this one too, probably. I'll hold on to that. Okay. And then in here is all smaller ones. So many. I'll just show you. All PJ Masks. Where are these guys from? I don't even know. I don't know. I think he knows. I don't know. Is he missing his legs? Oh shoot, he's missing his legs. Another one of those. And then 2 from Paw Patrol, Rubble and Everest. And I'll show you why I'm holding on to the larger ones. So next, he found this. He found this and he asked me if he could have it. So it's this. Does he need it? No, but whatever. King's Dinosaur Party by Animal Planet. So it's this big bucket full of dinos and trees and I don't know, some stuff that may not belong, some rocks, and it was $4.99, which is fine. It's about half of retail, and there's probably a few missing, but he really, really wanted this, and I couldn't blame him because it was pretty cool. So I said, you have to put a bag back then. So he was like, okay. So he chose this one to put back. And I said $3.99. I said, are you sure? He's like, yeah, but maybe we could tell Santa to get it for Christmas, maybe? I was like, well, I don't know. And then I'm like, how am I going to tell Santa to get it for him? So, of course, I had to grab it and put it in the cart, bury it under something without him seeing. So those larger ones go with this. So I'm going to put them all together and I'm going to give them to Santa. I mean, from Santa, you know. So we have Gecko. Nice. I think only that one didn't work so far. Owlet.
Super owl wings.
Catboy. No, Catboy doesn't work either. All right, I'll have Brett look at those. But then when you add these two, that's a pretty phenomenal. Now you got all 5. So it's pretty cool. So that's why I'm going to hold those out. He's not going to remember the big ones are in there. He's not. All right. So the other bag that he picked was this one. Whew. That was a steep one. But when he's sick, I really can't say no. I just can't. All right, what's in this? I think I thought it was pretty okay. That's why also. So, I don't know. A whole bunch of superheroes. So this guy. Captain America. Oh, these are from the Disney store. Wow. Whoever this is. And lastly, who's that? Is that Black Panther? I can't really tell. I can't really tell. Anyway, so all of those for $4.99, which is kind of good, you know? It really is. So, all right, I think that's it on his toy bags. Then I just had to get this. I just had to. It was $3.99, but it's this Tupperware pitcher. Oh my goodness. I love it. Yeah, I love it. Iced tea out of that just hits different, you know? So I had to get it. Worth every penny. Then, if you guys recall, a few hauls ago, I bought a box of C9 ceramic bulbs from the church thrift store for $7. Well, if I've ever explained my husband to you before, the moment he takes them out of the box, he breaks one. They're up, you know, luckily they still work, but he broke one of the bulbs. So I found these, figured let me get them both, because my husband is who is my husband. $3.99 a box. I thought it was great. Same exact thing as the other ones. 25 feet with 24, it's 25 lights with 24-foot lighted length. $3.99 each, and I plugged them in and they do work, and I'm pretty sure they're brand new too from the way they're in there. So I got almost 2 for the price of the last one I bought. So I thought that was very good and very useful and probably will be needed. Bless him. You see me see these, and I had to grab them because in New York, especially, what are the chances? My favorite player of all time from my team. So it's this framed Emmitt Smith picture, $2.99, and this Emmitt Smith plaque for just $3.99. So that's going up on what we like to call the wall of contention downstairs in the basement. That is full of all Cowboys and Giants stuff on the same wall. I know, not even separated, all blended in together. This has 1994 on it. So I think that's a great piece. My husband's gonna love that one. Listen, I buy him so much Giant stuff, like so much, so he can't even complain. Then I saw this and I kind of fell in love, not gonna lie. And this is Tupperware as well. So it's, I like freaked out when I saw it. So it's this like mixing bowl with measuring lines and this thing here. Anybody know years? Let me know. Or at least a decade. Okay. Fantastic. It's not going to be as fantastic. Just wait. And I'm like, what's in here? So there's some stuff in here, and it was all together. There was no separate prices. So we have the matching measuring cup. Could you die? Okay. That would have been great enough. Then they have these 2 little scoops in here. That are actually also Tupperware. That lovely avocado green, and then a brighter green. And the thing that drove it home for me when there was no questions asked were these Tupperware salt and pepper shakers. And they have, I don't know if they were colored, like if the S, can you see? Can you see the S right there? It's like slightly, I can't tell if it's raised or depressed, honestly. I think it's raised. But there's an S there and a P here. I don't know if you can see it, but were they colored? Let me know. So they are Tupperware. That is some good stuff. And $2.99 for all of it. But then as I was inspecting it, I almost stopped for a second, and then I was like, no, I don't care with everything that's in there. Somebody let that get burnt. There's a melted spot there, but that's okay. It's a story. That's somebody's story. So that's kind of cool. But I am like obsessed. I'm almost as obsessed with this as I am with the Pyrex. And I wonder if these came from the same person. I wonder. Just curious. So, all right, remember, let me know anything you know about anything at all. And don't forget to tell me what you think the deal of the day or the overall find in general from the Savers haul was, because I would love to hear it. So let's continue, because there's more. Then I found this beautiful dish. I don't know how old it is. It's probably significantly old. And it was $2.99. It's this little like leaf, hand painted, raised gold detail here, gold trim. It is flawless. Like this stayed in a china cabinet and never saw the light of day. And this is Schumann Arsberg, Germany, and Bavaria. It says here as well. So that is just gonna go probably on my dresser. I'm gonna change my dresser into all frou-frou stuff, I've decided. I might change a whole bunch of stuff in my dressers in my walk-in closet. I love it, it's beautiful. $2.99. Then I have from my step grandmother's from the estate sale. I didn't show it in the what I kept from the estate sale video because my mom actually held on to it and she drove it back because you saw how full my car was. I have 4 of her wonderful teacups. She had some amazing teacups. And actually my stepfather and I fought over some, but it was his mom, so he got to get whatever he wanted. And then he just kept saying, they're gonna be yours anyway. And I was like, well, you assume I'm gonna live longer than you, but anyway. So I have 4 lovely teacups and my parents kept 4 as well. Teacups and saucers, beautiful. Some of them are pretty high value as well. But you know what? I don't have a teapot. Yeah, so I'm gonna not get into collecting teapots. I am not. If I find a better one, I will switch them out. I am not gonna collect teapots. Who is the room? Anyway, so I found this and I was like, you know what? This is a fine example of a teapot. It's got the gold detail, no chips, no cracks, no nothing. Absolutely gorgeous. And it's a good old American haul. Can you see that? It is a whole teapot. So like, what better teapot to have? I mean, none of the teacups are American, but anyway, I mean, if you're gonna have a teapot, I think this is a good one. And it's so like sturdy, you know, it's not like all dainty. It's like really good, but beautiful. And this was $3.99. I also think it's worth every penny. And let's hope that the gold survives this sticker. I might have to take out the blow dryer just to be safe because I don't even want to risk it. Why? Why, Savers? Why? Why? Normally they cover up the mark. They didn't do that, but I mean, they had a whole other bunch of area and they chose right over the gold. Why? Yeah, sure. But anyway, $3.99. I love it. I'm very happy. Then on my way out the door, literally on my way out the door, I had already paid, then saw this, checked it out, wanted it, and ran back to the checkout to get just this thing for my mom as a Christmas present. I see this beautiful mug, this 2-finger mug. Oh, it's so, I want it. No, that's not my thing. It's more her thing, but it is so cozy. It's like, anyway, it's beautiful and it's beautifully glazed, flawless again, no chips, no cracks, no nothing. And it is signed something that I cannot read. It looks like it says Baldelli, maybe, but it says Italy. Can you see that? Baldelli, and then that says Italy. Can you see that? That looks nothing like Italy from the way I'm looking at it on screen, but that does say Italy. I wonder how that looks on camera. I mean, here it's clear as day. I don't know how it looks there. But she's gonna freak. She's gonna absolutely love this. And I'm putting a bag of coffee in there for her. Love it. Okay. And guys, I don't think you're ready for this. I don't think you're ready. I wasn't. I was not ready. I was looking around like to see if I was like being punked. Like I was like, this is not happening. Oh yeah, you ready? We're gonna end this haul with this. Brace yourselves. I hope you're sitting down. Okay. First, this Pyrex bowl, Homestead Blue, 1976 to 1980. $3.99, folks. Okay. Next, Flame Glow, which is a darker orange to lighter orange ombre, 1974 to 1976. This is the smaller one. $2.99. I can't. Okay, I'm sorry. Then the wheat, 1979 to 86, slightly later, right? All of these are slightly later. It's still fine, totally fine. Absolutely flawless, beautiful condition. Oh my goodness. $2.99. I can't. Oh my goodness. And the big Mama Jamma, the big mixing bowl to the brown wheat set. And ready? Hold on. $4.99. I can't take it. So I got myself this little set, missing the middle bowl. But to make up for that, we have this Flame Glow. So we made our own set. And then they had an extra one of these, and I was gonna leave it. And then I was like, am I crazy? Why am I leaving this? $2.99. So in case you don't know, my Aunt Michelle, the other Thrifty Diva, is almost, not even far, I think. Anyway, almost as obsessed with Pyrex as I am. So this is gonna go to her in one of her present packages. $2.99. I can't. So I was happy. I was a little happy camper leaving Savers that night. And it was, in fact, night, because it was after the pediatrician and all of that. But anyway, so that is my Savers haul, guys. We are almost all caught up for now. But you know there'll be more. So that's going to do it for today's video, guys. Again, please let me know anything you know. And don't forget to let me know what you think the deal of the day or the overall find of the day in general from today's Savers haul was, because I love it. I love reading it and I love learning from you guys. So, oh, and the person who told me to get Google Lens from the App Store, I cannot. I have Apple products, but a whole bunch of other similar apps popped up. So I'm gonna research the reviews and stuff and see which ones are good, and see if I can maybe come up with something, you know, to use, because that would be awesome. I always think when I'm in the store, I'm like, oh, I wish I had something like that. But anyway, so yeah, I'm gonna look. So thank you for bringing that to my attention. And yeah, I'm gonna go for now, guys. And if you have not yet hit that subscribe button yet, please go ahead and do so and become a permanent part of the Thrifty Divas family. We would really love to have you, and we tend to have a lot of fun here. And don't forget to leave a thumbs up, a comment of any kind. YouTube algorithm really loves that kind of stuff, and it really helps the channel out, even if it's just an emoji down below. But you don't have to leave an emoji, because you'll be telling me what you think the deal of the day is, so you're fine. Anyway, all right, so I will talk to you guys later. Until the next one, stay blessed, my friends. Thank you so much for hanging out with me, and I love each and every one of you.